Hello to all. A win, win, win. A win, win, win. Good job, Supreme Court. Did something right for once. Did something right for once. Oh boy. Justice. Freedom. Smells good. Feels good. The Supreme Court, what I've just learned recently, they just sided with declining non-warrants for a man for a gun, and this is what I'll be talking about today. Mostly, Supreme Court strikes down warrantless gun seizure. Good job, guys. We did it. Well, slowly but surely. We're making slow steps, guys. We're making slow steps into what we think is right. We're having little small wins here and there, guys. This is good. This is good. Small wins here and there. More lawsuits popping up. The right lawsuits. And making sure everything's going all good. So things are happening. This is good. Maybe not probably quicker in judgment, but it's better than nothing. And this is what we need for America. Got to keep fighting back, Americans. Got to keep fighting back. So we'll go over this little article here and kind of like see what it has and entails with us. The Supreme Court unanimously ruled on Monday police violated the Fourth Amendment when they entered a Rhode Island man's home and seized his guns without a warrant. The court ruled police in Cranston, Rhode Island, violated Edward Cangela's rights when they took his guns and ammunition in 2015 after an argument with his wife caused her to become concerned about his mental health. Yeah, that's good, police. Let's see some of these guns without a warrant. That's great. I remember the last time I checked, Second Amendment, we have the right to bear arms. And this is another thing where people just don't care. The police don't care, in this sense. And it's a good thing that they did this. Cangela was taken for a psychiatric evaluation but not held after telling his wife to shoot him to end their fighting. He claimed in court he only agreed to do the evaluation if the police did not seize his guns. But police entered his home and took them anyway despite not having a warrant to do so. Amazing. That's just great. Love to hear that. The very core of the Fourth Amendment's guarantee is the right of a person to retreat into his or her home and there be free from unreasonable governmental intrusion. And I'll have to say that the government, less government is better. The less government we have kind of controlling us, the better we'll be off, honestly. The case further defines the limits of what police can do without first obtaining a warrant. The First Circuit had to upheld the search and seizure under a community caretaking exception created by the court regarding searches of impounded or abandoned vehicles. Stolman said the exception did not extend to a person's home. A recognition of the existence of community caretaking tasks like rendering aid to motorists in disabled vehicles is not an open-ended license to perform them anywhere, he said. Cangela's guns were eventually returned to him in December 2020. And I apologize, guys, if I am butchering this person's last or first name. I apologize. But some of these people's last names, man, difficult to pronounce. So give me some slack here. The case did not involve the use of extreme risk protection orders or so-called red flag laws, which allow police to seize firearms from those presenting signs they may be a threat to themselves or others. Rhode Island did not pass its red flag law until 3 years after Cangela's guns were seized. However, more than a dozen states have passed red flag laws in the past several years, and the ruling may provide some insight into how the court may approach future cases challenging them. Justice Samuel Alito said the details of the case might closely match a potential red flag case. This case also implicates another body of law that in petition glossed over. The so-called red flag laws that some states are now enacting, he said, in concurrence. These laws enable the police to seize guns pursuant to a court order to prevent their use for suicide or the infliction of harm on innocent persons. They typically specify the standard that must be met and the procedures that must be followed before firearms may be seized. He predicted future amendment challenges might be brought against red flag laws, but specifically stated that the court's opinion in Canada does not address those issues. In sum, the court properly rejects the broad community caretaking theory on which the decision below was based, Alito said. The court's decision goes on no further and on that understanding. I join the opinion in full. Yep. This is a win, guys. I do believe that we do not need to have these governments, be able to seize our guns without at least a very least warrant or actual legitimate reason to. And this is a win. Like I said, guys, baby steps. Things are come and go, but hopefully we can get things settled and orchestrated in a way to where we can have these things, help protect the people. Our Second Amendment's been under fire for a while now, especially this year, and we need to protect it as much as possible. The way we do things is just not. It is just a bit fucked up. I say it clearly. We don't really have a lot of. We have a lot of workaround we have to do. A lot of things that will come up that potentially will save us in the long run. We have a lot of work to help protect ourselves from, the elitists trying to take our guns and have more people, threaten our lives because, criminals don't really care whether you have a gun or not. Actually they do. Criminals are not going to care where they get their guns. They're going to get a gun regardless of the situation, and they're going to invade your home, and it's not going to prevent them from, getting a gun and hurting people. We have to have the right to protect ourselves. We got to have the right to defend our families, and this is a step in the right direction. At least it's preventing the police from doing it. Hopefully I'll be bringing out a video. No, I will be bringing out a video. Not hopefully. I will be bringing out a video at some point in the future to where I'll be kind of discussing whether or not what the police should be doing or what the police have been doing currently, and if anything is okay for what they're doing. It's a rough patch, guys. It's a rough patch, and we have to get through it. Hopefully, everything will come to fruition. We're winning here and there, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Remember, guys. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to do so. I'd like to see your guys' opinions. I'm always reading them, whether I don't reply to them or not. And hopefully you have a good day. Keep the fight. Keep the fight.